I couldn't have asked for a better home life. I'm adopted. My parents got me when I was 9 weeks old, and I was brought up knowing that and was told I was special. So that's the way I felt growing up. That was special. I ended up being special, all right, but just in a different way. I felt nothing but love. My parents never, honestly, had a disagreement, much less an argument in front of me. But my daddy worked, my mama stayed home and took care of me and my daddy took care of both of us. Somewhere around the 8th grade, something happened. I don't know if that's when my body started getting mental or what, but I started reading Charles Manson books and Ted Bundy and went to the dark side is what I did. But I didn't know what was going on, and Mom and Daddy didn't know what was going on, so I went to the doctor and he said I was schizophrenic. I can stay down here and I clean up my mess behind me because that way I can tell if someone else has been down here, and I can tell by the water bottle that they give out everywhere and the napkins and utensils somebody's been down here eating some food and stuff. So somebody was down here last night. So if I had waited until late to come, I might not would have had this spot. And to go out into that area over there, it's where a lot of drug stuff goes on. So I would have left and had to find somewhere else to go. I moved up to Jackson and got my own place, got a job paying good enough to pay for it. But it was then when I started on the drugs, the heavy drugs. I started in March, and in November, I was in my first treatment center. I mean, was doing probably $1,000 worth of dope a day. It went from just one shot to shot after shot after shot, that quick. It didn't just take what I had, it took my soul. I continued to be nice and kind and not vengeful and all, but inside I started just really hating myself. You know, every time I went to a treatment center and I thought I'd been to the bottom and I'd have enough, I'd come out, sometimes go straight back to dope, sometimes stay sober 60, 90 days. One time I actually made it 2 years, the next time I actually made it 3 years. But I would run into somebody with dope and I couldn't say no. When it's put in my face, it's hard for me to resist. I couldn't pay for a place to stay, and I ended up on the streets. Being a female on the streets, I'm an easier target. And when you're walking around with everything you own on you, they see bags. Yeah, naturally they're gonna come. And out of fear, what do? Give it to them. The hopelessness comes in with, I'll never change, because that's what everybody tells me. Everybody. Nobody has any trust in me. I have no friends anymore. I've run them all off or used them all up. Daddy has sold mineral rights on oil. He's cut all of his timber. He sold his land. He sold vehicles. He sold stocks. I've literally bankrupted them. Now they're 87 and have nothing. Hope for me is I hope for freedom from my own demons, because I know that as each of those demons get killed, I have a better chance of making it. And that's all I want. I just want to be able to be free to be me. I feel like God took me on the course. He didn't take me on it. I think he let me go through it to get to the point I am right now, to finally say enough is enough, so I can be an inspiration to another maybe young lady, you know, so that she doesn't have to go down that road. And there is a way out. You know, you just have to be willing to go through the pain to get to that point, because that's mostly what we numb, is the pain of what we're going through now or what we've already been through. So what I try to my very best to do, or have been doing since I got out of hospital, is not do that first one. And if I don't do the first one, then I don't end up strung out, and chances are I don't end back up on the streets. Everything that I've been through has made me stronger, a lot wiser than I used to be, and much more aware. And just no matter what, everything you go through forces you to change. And it's left up to you whether you want to come off the streets or whether you want to live on the streets. Me, I'm choosing to get off of them. But it's going through the pain and dealing with everything that I face, walking through it and coming out on the other side.